You arrive here with diminished authority. Your cabinet are fighting like rats in a sack. They're briefing the papers. There's one minister quoted today saying either Theresa May sacks Boris Johnson for the way he's been behaving, or she's out herself. Can we at least acknowledge you have a problem of authority in your cabinet?
What I have is a cabinet that are united united in the mission of this government, Andrew, and that's what you will see this week.
A nest of singing birds.
United in a mission to build a country that works for everyone, and agreed on the approach that we take in Florence. That's what, I had a cabinet meeting before my Florence speech. Everybody agreed that the position the United Kingdom was taking was absolutely the right one. We're going forward on that basis. But what you'll hear from us this week is what the mission of this Conservative government is for people.
Sure. But if it's a nest of singing birds, it's a nest with at least one enormous cuckoo and several vultures sitting in it as well. This is a cabinet that is not agreeing on very fundamental questions about Brexit. We have seen Boris Johnson publicly demanding more red lines, saying publicly the Prime Minister must now do this, 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 and by the way, on public sector pay she must do this. How can you tolerate somebody behaving like that in your cabinet?
Boris is absolutely behind the Florence speech and the line that we have taken.
But what's he got in his hand?
And you've seen what Boris is saying is the importance of the approach that we've taken in the Florence speech. That has moved the discussion on. It has created a momentum in the European negotiations.
We've got to finish very quickly. Is he unsackable?
Okay. Look, let's be very clear about what we have here in this government. We have a government that is determined to build a country that works for everyone. And you know what? You talk about Boris's job, you talk about my job. Yeah. I think the people watching this programme are actually interested in what we're going to do for their jobs and their futures and their children's futures.